Torches licked the rock. Sandals scraped at the cave's lip. Abu Bakr's breath hitched. One downward glance and history would shatter. If one of them looks beneath his feet, the world clenched, a heartbeat balancing a destiny between darkness and dawn. Hours earlier, Mecca seethed, a price on 2 heads. 100 camels for Muhammad and Abu Bakr ignited a frenzy. Trackers sharpened spears, chiefs clenched jaws, and alleys learned to whisper. A city hunted an idea it could not cage. Who was Abu Bakr? A merchant with gentle eyes, quick to truth, first among men to stand beside the messenger. He freed the weak, spent freely for faith, and now staked everything, home, wealth, breath, on one road north to a promise named Yathrib. Not north, but south, into the mountains to hide while Mecca cooled. Roles formed, Abdullah to listen, Asma to carry food, Amir with goats to blur tracks, a skilled guide to steer the desert. Night would be their caravan of light. They slipped from Mecca under constellations, feet sifting gravel. Abu Bakr took the lead to scout, fell back to shield, circled to confuse eyes behind them. Above, Orion kept counsel. Below, every pebble seemed loud as a drum. Jabal Thawr rose, a rib of the earth. Abu Bakr entered first, plugging holes with cloth, his palm testing cold stone. He cushioned the prophet's rest with a sleeve, shouldering fear so his companion might breathe peace in the dark. Mecca awoke to absence. Footprints fanned toward the ridges, and seasoned trackers gave chase. Spears clicked, oaths rose. The mountain that hid them became a drumbeat for the hunt, every ledge a question, every shadow a possible breath. They neared the mouth. Tradition remembers a veil, a spider's thread, perhaps a dove's nest, small, fragile things masking a grand design. The searchers hesitated at the ordinary, blinked at stillness, and the thin physics of mercy held. Inside, fear pressed close. Abu Bakr whispered, not for his life, but for the messenger's. A calm voice answered, La tahzan, in Allaha ma'ana. Do not grieve, God is with us. In that sentence, panic unraveled, and the cave widened into certainty. Sand trickled from the threshold. A scout leaned in, his toes hung inches from revelation. Abu Bakr held still until stillness ached, counting heartbeats like stones. Above, a man decided the void held nothing and pulled back from history's edge. Night returned. They prayed in whispers, stitched courage from remembrance. Stars wheeled beyond the opening like a slow river of fire. Between breaths, the map of tomorrow brightened. Endure, descend, then ride a line of sea wind towards safety. Their lifeline held. Abdullah gathered rumors by day. Amir led goats nightly to wash the tracks. Asma endured Abu Jahl's blow, yet kept her secret, earning the name Vat on Nitakain, the woman of 2 waistbands. Quiet valor ringed the cave like a shield. The bounty fevered the plain. Suraka ibn Malik weighed glory against risk, mounted swiftly, and arrowed westward. Hoofbeats drummed omens. The dunes shifted like thought. Somewhere ahead, 2 travelers threaded the seam between pursuit and promise. At first light, they left the mountain. The guide, Abdullah bin Uraiqit, brought fresh camels and a compass of memory. Not the caravan road, but the coast's harsher ribbon, where sea air scours tracks and mirage steals certainty from chasing eyes. Suraka closed in. Then sand seized his horse. Panic buckled. Pride cracked. He called for truce. A promise answered. Safety today, and one day the bracelets of Chosroes. In a furnace of dust, empires seemed no heavier than anklets of guilt. They passed a black goat tent. Mabed's dwelling. Bread, words, and witness exchanged. Later, her description would travel faster than hooves, sketching dignity without a name, a portrait carried by hearts more than eyes. Kuba's hamlet, then Yathrib's wide welcome. Children's voices rose. Some remember a song, and warriors melted into neighbors. A city opened its gates to an exiled truth, and two weary companions became the spine of a new beginning. The cave remains, an emptiness that held a world. From its shadow came a verse, a friendship, a way to face storms. Do not grieve. With God, fear unthreads. Abu Bakr's vigil became a lantern, and the road from Mecca still hums with that light.